I think what motivates me to go after ROTC Students for Christ is really the need that Crusade paints for us to reach into every pocket of society with the gospel.
When I think about reaching the world with the gospel of Jesus Christ, there's no better profession to do that than the United States military. We're on every continent in the world. We're in countries that Americans can't even go to, and on more than several occasions I got to share my relationship with Jesus Christ and the gospel of the Lord with Muslims in Iraq.
I got really involved with Campus Crusade, and I was also really involved with my unit for NROTC. And what I noticed was there just really wasn't anything for cadets or midshipmen on campus as far as ministry was concerned.
Sometimes cadets feel isolated because they're in a different environment where they have to get up earlier in the morning than all of their friends. They have to go run, they have to wear uniforms, they have to have a haircut that doesn't look like everybody else.
Before I was active duty in the military, Valor was an amazing program that allowed me to feel comfortable in my faith. It plugged me in with other Christians.
The primary need for those cadets is grace. That's something that they don't see in the ROTC movement, and that's going to make the biggest difference in their lives.
Starting a Valor movement for us has been a little bit more difficult than starting a Greek impact movement or an impact movement. And part of the reason is because it's scary to step into the unit and begin to talk to cadre.
It was scary to walk into one of the ROTC branches and just kind of say, hey, I'd love to help.
Lord, would you bring me somebody? Would you give me a person of peace? It's kept my eyes more keenly aware of students who are walking around with uniforms on every Thursday. Can I talk to those students? And from that, I've seen 3 or 4 students who I would call people of peace raised up that I've begun to really start to meet with.
Okay, God, you're moving forward with me, and so I'm going to step into this knowing that you're by my side. And so I walked in to all 3 of the colonel's offices for the 3 different branches and discovered that they're normal people, just like me. They didn't yell at me, they didn't force me to do push-ups. We just had a normal, casual conversation. In fact, all 3 of them were incredibly cordial, and they were very grateful that I had taken the effort to step into their lives. But as we've stepped into that opportunity over the last 3 years, we've seen God do some incredible things, both in cadets and midshipmen's lives, but also through their lives to affect the lives of people in their units here at ROTC. But I think also in the future, their lives are going to affect the lives of thousands, if not millions of people around the world, both within their units, but also the lives of the people in the countries that they're going to be living in and helping establish peace, helping establish justice around the world.
If there's one thing I could tell an ROTC cadet, looking back on preparing to lead soldiers in combat, it would be to learn to lead soldiers like Jesus. And the best way to do that is through a program like Valor.